Well, hello there, and this is Matthew, the Manuel Kerry. How you all doing? Yes, tomorrow is the summer solstice here in New Zealand because we're in the southern hemisphere. If you're over in the northern hemisphere, it'll be the winter solstice there. And yes, folks, man, it is lovely out here. You can see all the leaves on the tree here. Well, it is lovely. Yeah. Because yes, with Christmas just a few days away or so, and man, yeah. Well, folks, yeah, 2022 has been a hell of a year, folks. Yes, it has been, and yeah, and that's not why I'm here doing this video for yet, because I'm telling you that, like, because around 16th of December 2022, and that's when Billy, T.M.K and Vinny Eastwood were found guilty because they protested peacefully on the 18th of August 2021 when we had the Delta variant back then, and and they were protesting against the lockdowns and that, and protesting, yeah, and disagreeing with the government as well, and yeah, and it's just to let you know that yes, of course we got her pushing the hate speech law as well, and means anything you do that disagrees with the government will be deemed hate speech, because hate speech just means prosecuting for any thoughts they don't like that you happen to persist and they happen to predict or something. Yeah, if you end up saying things what they don't like, it is deemed hate speech. Yeah. Because it is in the Bill of Rights in New Zealand that, which is probably is now dead because Ardern just threw it out the window. Yeah, Ardern threw out the Bill of Rights 1990 out the window. Yeah, she just threw it out the window. And yeah, because yeah, well, she's pushing for the three waters and he per as well, and and yeah, folks. Yes, and also there's also some things about, yeah, we also got New Zealand. Yeah, bring out facial recognition in New Zealand. Yes, if you want to get on their flights, you had to have your face scanned and that. Yeah, yes, and of course, yeah, New Zealand is really going to hell. Because, well, folks, New Zealand people just don't think it's ever going to happen. They just think it's going to be all good and hoping that though, all that positivity though, but they weren't expecting any negatives because their positivism was based on arrogance and that though, because there's two types of being positive though. There's two types. One means being humble and positive, and being humble means you're not actually disregard any negativity or something though. You just sort of think, but like because you know anything can happen and that. You remain humble, and you know you can always prepare for it though. Yeah, that's kind of good positivity. It's being humble, but arrogant positivism is that people just always gonna think it's gonna be all good and that though. No bad things can happen. Yeah, and that's where arrogance is, and that's why New Zealand's in that place, because people are arrogant. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, when with all that technology and that, people just got complacent and comfortable with it though, and man, when it comes after complacency, comes apathy, and that's where we are now in New Zealand. We're actually in apathy state. Yeah, and a lot of people just becoming so apathetic and not caring or having any concern what's happening around them though, and yeah. And soon that's going to mean we are heading down a dark path. Many countries are warning many people in other countries are warning that New Zealand could go down that path. Yeah, we're heading down there now. It's like a Titanic's like, there's an iceberg, straight ahead. You would like. There you go, you bastard. You see that part on James Cameron's movie and that though? Yeah. You know, you want to warn the people, oh, something's ahead. We need to really turn our hands wide. But unfortunately, New Zealand, we did hit the iceberg. Yes. And we are sinking. We're going down. Yeah. And yes, and to know that though, and the people who got on the lifeboat are the ones that are awake. But people who sort of didn't get on the lifeboats are people that's still asleep and thinks it's all good and that. No, the ship's not sinking. It is not sinking. That's how they're thinking and out. Oh no. Yeah, because I was watching all the historic videos and that with all the Titanic enthusiasts and that though. Well, they're saying it's an Olympic, yeah. Well, because all the Titanic enthusiasts though. Yeah, saying that like, when they're like, it's the first time when like the ship's like, why the engine stop? Yeah, that's the thing is, that's the curiosity. Why did the engine stop? And man, when you find out when there's like water coming up, man, I think you just sort of like have to keep it to yourself and don't spread it because you don't want to spread the panic. Yeah. So people, here is that, it's just to inform you, but not to panic. Don't be scared. Because we know, folks, we can get through to the other side. As long as we can help each other. And that's why we need to talk to each other, folks. We need to talk to each other. The government doesn't want us talking to each other. They don't want us talking to us. Because, yeah, for slaves, you can't talk to each other when you're like doing labour. Slave labour. And, yeah, you're not even allowed to talk. Yeah, government doesn't want us talking, folks. They don't want us. And one thing we got to do is talk. Yes, talk. Yeah, don't comply with their status quo. Yeah, don't comply with it. Because then that's what's gonna turn things around as non-compliance. Yes, non-compliance to the status quo. And we know that in the cycle of nations, yes, nations have cycles, yes. It's like a season. Yeah, you have like spring, summer, autumn and winter. And we've got here in New Zealand, we're actually in the autumn now, naturally, but although seasonally, we're actually almost in summer seasonally. Yes, seasonally. But in New Zealand, we are heading to a winter naturally, yeah. Means times of hardship, bondage and that though. And folks, we just had to really learn the life skills and how we can get to the other side. And I know not many are gonna make it through. And yeah. And man, when we make it through that, we got to bring the best out of each other. And we see like people in other countries like Brazil and that though, they are really passionate about freedom. They bring the best out of each other because we know that's what's going to win. Yes, win. That's what's going to help us win. Bringing the best out of each other, helping each other. And man, like when you're video game, when you're playing squads like Fall Guys or Fortnite and that though, and man, when you help each other, you are more likely going to win. But if you're not going to help each other in that though, or work as a team though, you are going to more likely to lose. It is like that though. And yes, having Vinny, Eastwood and Billy T.M.K found good, yeah, it is like that we are going. They're going to face the entire drought. It is like that we are going to be losing our squad. yeah, a teammate or something. It was like losing a teammate when it comes to a video game. It was like that. But as long as we can carry it through, carry what they stand for though, and because man, because when they're in jail, they're not going to be able to do much. But as long as we're out there though, we can still get the word out, and we just let people wake up at their own accord. Yeah, at their own accord. And there are a lot of videos that haven't still uploaded to YouTube or Rumble or Odyssey and that yet. I need to do that. Yeah, and there's also another thing that I was doing for myself as well. I've been designing a tiny house. Just gotta wait for the truck to go by. Yes, the truck to go by. Yeah, I actually been designing a tiny house though. It's almost complete. I just done the exterior though, or I can sort of change it if I choose. But there's the time that you just sort of gotta come to a point that is just good enough. This is good enough. And I know tiny house ain't gonna be the most comfortable though, but if I can sort of still have a home, still can live in there though, not be too reliant on my parents and that'll be good, yeah. Yes. So it's gonna be more empowering once I get this tiny house going. It's gonna be a more positive feeling. You gotta sort of feel it to be it. Can't just be it. You gotta feel it to be it. That's the thing. Once you're saying feel positive, you can be positive. Yes. You just gotta feel it to be it. The worst thing that people can tell you is just you gotta be it. Because the one thing, you just gotta cheer people up first before they can be it. You just gotta cheer them up, bring the best out of them though. That's the way you do it, yeah. And because once you bring the best out of people, they do more. But if you're not going to bring the best out of people, they do less. Yes. Because the reason why I've been doing less, because people haven't been bringing the best out of me. Yeah. And to know with people not being as sociable as well, unless you have the same mindset or you go with the status quo, but me, it's just a quote that though, I'd rather die with honor than succeed with fraud. Yeah, there's a quote though. I'm not sure that one's from, but if you know, do leave it in the comments below. Yes. Well folks, I am sort of coming near the 15 minutes. Also, I like to keep this vlog short though, and yes, so folks, I am going to probably show the tiny house at the end of the video. What my work progress is as well, so that's what I can already say for now. This is Matthew, the little Kiwi. I'll say people, let's talk to each other, let's share ideas, and let's build great things, and let's bring the humankind to the next level. And that's all I gotta say for now. This is Matthew Miller, the little Kiwi, signing off, over and out.